Hello Libra. We are going to do a special video for Libra today because I have several Libras that are struggling so badly with the relationship that I was talking about yesterday. And they're wanting to know how to get spiritually connected so that they can get through this relationship. So we're talking about the lovers today, this relationship, this choice, and it's manifesting in different ways for different Libras. So what we're going to do is we're going to look into this lover energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Libra collective. Energies could be reversed. So if you hear what I'm saying and you're like, I don't know, that kind of sounds like it's my person, not me. That's fine. Just assign the roles as you please. If this reading does not resonate with you, just stick around because there might be something in the reading that you need to hear. These messages are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you actually click on this. It could be a year from now and there's something in it for you. If this reading does not resonate with you, it just means I'm not picking up on your specific energy at this time. It happens to me sometimes with my favorite readers. I just check back later to see if we're still resonating or not. During this reading, I always bring the Holy Fire Reiki energy into the space so that when you're listening to it, you can get as much healing energy as possible. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. So I was going to label this for the love of Libra because Libras are struggling with this relationship. And it's not a relationship that you haven't struggled with for a while. I mean, this is something that you've been trying to work with this person, trying to work with this person's struggles. So let's see what we can do to help both of you guys out. I know that some of you guys have felt blocked by your person, meaning they're not interested in working on themselves right now, and that has been very difficult for you. So if that is the case, we are going to move into this lover energy and figure out what is going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull cards for the question at hand, the background to the present situation, the choices, the best action to take, and the outcome. So here we go. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Libra collective, highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. Okay. I'm going to do two spreads. This is the first one I'm going to do is about the lovers, and the second one I'm going to do is about strength, because some of you guys were wanting to know about how can I hold on, what do I need to do. Some of you guys, you struggle getting away to meditate and stuff like that. I get it. You guys got families. So we're going to do our best to give you as much answers as we possibly can so that you can get through this, okay? So I was going to do full moon energy stuff, but since you guys had such a big reading yesterday, I wanted to go ahead and do this first, and then I'll go into people's full moon energy. I won't be doing your full moon energy because we're diving into a lot of stuff already, so you might get duplicate answers. So what I'll do is probably start with like Leo or something. But I will do yours not as late as I did this time. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. It really depends because I really feel like they made me wait because the reading you guys got yesterday was really powerful. If you haven't seen it yet, Libra, and you want to see what I'm talking about, the link is in the description box down below. If you want to support this channel, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. You can go to any of the affiliate links that are in the description box down below. I have suggested books that are really helpful for healing. I also have lots of different suggestions down there. So yeah, those are just different ways. You can donate. There's a donate link. There's just all kinds of stuff in the description box, so go ahead and take a look at it. All right, so we are doing and if I need to clarify any of them, I will. So the overall energy of this lover's reading is judgment. And judgment can look many different ways, but let's see how it plays out, because judgment is like the life review. And what I feel like is going on with this partner is that they're reviewing their life and they're not happy about some of the things of the choices that they made. And that is leading them to act like a jerk, right? Or to cut you off, or to be mean, or to give you the cold shoulder, that type of stuff. I don't think that they really mean it. I really feel like they're reviewing pieces of their life and they're seeing how they could have done it so much better, how they could have made so much better choices. There's a feeling of regret. There's a feeling of guilt. Not a lot of guilt, but definitely regret. Like, dang, how did I get myself in this situation, right? All right, so let's start with the question of the reading that you have. Okay, so I'm feeling like Libra, the question that you have is the Queen of Wands upside down. You're not feeling like yourself. You are not feeling very powerful, all right? So you're not feeling like you're even able to counsel people like you normally can, and normally you're pretty good with words, and you feel like you can kind of get your emotions out really well, and you're just like, I'm not feeling like myself. I'm not feeling supported. I don't feel like being very social with people because I don't feel like I know who I am right now. I don't even feel like I'm making the best choices for myself and for anyone else. I just don't feel like I'm all me. You feel like you're not able to express yourself because the energy that this person has put you in is making you feel like oppressed or suppressed, like that. So it's like their ugliness has bled over into your ugliness. So now you're not seeing things as clear as you can or would like to, okay? You just don't really see the opportunities are presenting themselves like you thought they would. Maybe during the retrograde, maybe you thought that you would have seen some better choices and better things right now. And so the question is, how can I step into my power? How can I take my power back? And that's why I'm doing this reading, because I have several Libras who are feeling this way. They just want to take their power back, okay? Okay, what is the background to this present situation? So you feel like the person who said that they would give to you and would support you and always be there for you and love you, you feel like they are taking their gifts away. You feel like they're not providing you. You know, it's like I'm not feeling like myself, and on top of that, you're taking things away from me. Like I am upside down, and you are not giving to this relationship at all. You're giving me the cold shoulder. You're not talking to me. You're not giving me the opportunity to express myself. You are shutting me down at every instance. And I can't do this. This is why I'm doing this reading. And it's called For the Love of Libra, because Libra needs love. This person is not giving you the love that you need, that you desire, that you deserve. And so there's a lot of withholding of information, withholding of feelings, withholding of connection. It's just, they're just withholding stuff. They are not being generous at all. At all. They are shutting down. What are your choices? So you have two choices in the matter. We have these right here. Let's go ahead and flip these over. They're great choices. Okay, we know this. And it's to stand your ground. Don't let them rock your boat. Okay, so it's there's a gospel song that I used to teach my students, and it was like, And just like a tree, I'm standing by the water. I shall not be moved through the wind, or though the wind is blowing all around me, I shall not be moved. And that is you. You shall not be moved. Okay? So, though the wind is blowing all around you, so all their words are just being thrown at you, their energy of just meanness is being thrown at you, but you're going to stand firm and you're going to stand tall, just like a tree. Okay? And when trees, if they don't bend with the wind, trees will break. And so if you don't bend with this wind, you will feel like you're breaking more and more and more, okay? So they're saying that you are in a really good place. Like, once you find your power, you're going to realize how good of a place you're in. But this person has rocked your boat so much that you don't see, how powerful you are. You have felt very not powerful, right? So this is a person who's standing strong. They know who they are. They know what they got, and they're willing. They can put one more sword in the ground whenever they're ready, right? Not sword. I'm sorry. One more wand in the ground whenever they're ready. And the interesting thing is these wands, they're like saplings, and saplings are a part of a tree. And so sometimes, okay, this is funny. One time we had a homeowners association that said we had to have 2 trees in the yard. And my husband and I, we were in college, so we didn't have enough money to go get another tree of like $100. We just didn't have time or the energy or the time. We were always moving around. So my husband said, okay, great. So he took this branch of the tree that fell over or whatever happened. I don't remember, but he just stuck it in the ground. And do you know that that tree ended up being a huge tree? It was just a branch. It was still alive though, like he scraped it to see if it was alive, and I literally just stuck it in the ground and we went to school. He was like, there's my tree, you know, and it grew into a huge tree. And that's what I'm seeing with these right here. Like these are saplings, I think you call them, and they have growth on them though, and they're about to grow into some really big trees. So don't give up, because you have what you need. You just don't see it because this person is in such ugly energy that it's just knocking you off of your rocker. And you're like, what? Okay, so the other advice that you could take is to be the the Knight of Pentacles, which means to stay consistent. Okay, this person's trying to make you not be consistent. They're trying to make you second guess yourself. But this card is saying the other thing you can do is stay steady, right? And to plan a little bit more. Well, some of you guys were asking, how can you become like more spiritually connected? And one of the ways you can do that is by dreaming. So this person has made you stop dreaming for a moment. But what I want you to do is to go ahead and take out a piece of paper and write out your dreams. I want you to start looking at the internet for things that you want and things that you desire. Maybe you even print those things out. And Abraham Hicks has this great strategy that you can use. In Abraham Hicks' book, The Law of Attraction, is in the description box down below. So you can check that out. It's awesome. And in the back of that book is a bunch of strategies. I can't remember what they call them, but they're processes. That's what they call them. And one of the processes is you take a box and you put what is in this box is. And then you print out things and you put it in the box. It's kind of like a vision board, but inside of a box. But the reason why it's so cool is because you're telling the universe that that is what already is. And so that is a great exercise for you to do. That's a more logical kind of way of thinking about it. For those of you who can't meditate yet because you just don't have the space for it, or your mind isn't clear enough yet. But I'm going to tell you, even if you just meditate for 1 minute, it's like a muscle. When you start doing push-ups, you could probably do a couple. And then after a while, you can do a whole bunch if you just continue to do them. So I'm hearing that. Go ahead and start throwing your dreams into this box that says what is in this box is, so you can start getting into that beautiful way of thinking, because it's the way of thinking that's really messing you up right now, okay? And they're saying to protect yourself, protect others around you that need your protection, to become a little bit more dependable for the people. You're so dependable to this lover that the people around you are not feeling like you are protecting them, or being genuine with them, or helping them succeed, or helping them improve. And so they're feeling like the same thing with this person, and they're feeling like you're feeling left out of the cold, and they're feeling left out of the cold by you. And you're like, well, I'm trying to survive in the middle, right? So that's what they're saying. Okay, so the best action to take is to become the Queen of Cups. That's going to feel really difficult for some of you guys who are getting daggers thrown at you. I understand that. So the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's super nurturing. So these other people in your life that need that nurturing, please nurture them. This person is not accepting the nurturing right now. You can nurture this person if you want to. I just feel like there's a block of energy. And sometimes when people block your energy when you're trying to give them love and they don't want it, it's like you get electrocuted with your own love. You get like shocked, you know? And I feel like that might be happening a little bit for some of you guys, that you're trying to give this person love and they're just not, they're not taking it. And so this is a very hard thing to feel, because you know so badly what they need is a hug, what they need is more love, but when they block that, it's like you feel like there's not a thing that you can do. But what they're saying is, start to treasure people. You could even treasure this person, and you can do the same thing you're going to do with everybody else and yourself to this person. I just don't know if you're going to get any reciprocated, like any love back. So if you do it, realize that it's probably going to go in that direction, and that's okay. And just be all right with it, okay? Be the ideal partner. See if you can't become intimate with this person because they're making you so angry, then try to become more intimate with yourself. Create boundaries with yourself. Create boundaries with this person. You can do this, but I will not allow this. This is something I will not allow, okay? Make a boundary. Be more mother, take more on the mother role. You can do it to this person. Like I said, I don't know if you're going to get anything in return, but you can start using that, because here's the thing. If you open it up with people around you, then you're going to start to feel more like yourself. Because what you're trying to do is give all this love to this person, and they're not accepting it. So you're feeling out of balance. Okay, but you have other people in your life that you can love. You have other people in your life you can be intimate with. You have other people in your life that you can be caring to. So here's the other thing that I'm hearing is to follow your dreams. This is also a card that says follow your dreams. So once again, use the processes in the Law of Attraction book in the back of the book. It's in the description box down below so you can get it. I suggest you get a hard copy of the book because you're going to want to look at the processes in the back of the book. If you get the audiobook, that's great. That's how I listen to it, because I like to listen to it through vibration as well. However, you don't get to see the processes. And so sometimes you just need to flip through and figure out which process do I need to get me onto a higher plane. You know what I mean? Instead of this lower energy that's really keeping me away from who I really am. So, so that's embracing. So the Queen of Cups, she is definitely the Queen of Love. And so they're saying focusing in more on love. And I know you're like, well, but I have been trying to love this person, and he or she is not letting me. You know what I mean? And but that's okay, because the Queen of Cups doesn't care. She just continues to love anyway. I used to have some really difficult students when I taught school, and there were always some students who just would never accept any kind of love that you threw at them. They didn't believe they deserved it, and so they just didn't. And I just would keep throwing love. I didn't care if it took me 2 years. If I had that student for 2 years, I would continue to do it. And some students would say, why do you love me so much? And I'd say, because you deserve love. And I probably was the first person in their whole life to ever tell them that. And be the first person to tell people that. You deserve love. I'm going to give you love, whether you accept it or not, because you deserve it. And watch your life change. You can even watch this person change. The more love is God's energy. Love is the higher place. It's the higher realm. If you throw love at people, and they will block it at first, and then they'll let a little bit come in, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, until they start to realize that they really like to feel loved, and that is more important than the wall that they put up. Because the wall is a protection piece. We all been hurt, and all of us have walls. I release trapped emotions for people all the time, and everybody has a heart wall. I haven't met anybody yet who does not have a heart wall, and some people have hidden heart walls where it's so hurtful that they hide their feelings inside their heart, in a hidden place in their heart wall. They hide their feelings. Those are the people who need love the most. And it's almost like you start to watch their egg crack, and a little piece of the shell breaks off, and a little piece of the shell breaks off. You just have to continue. It takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of love, and it takes you being stronger within yourself in order to do this, but you can do the work. It's the same work that Jesus did on this planet. He loved people, whether he didn't care if people loved themselves or not. He loved them anyway. He didn't care. Right? It's like love like Jesus. And they say that we don't have to be on this planet anymore once we can love like Jesus. So start learning to love this person. I know it's hard. A lot of you guys have told me it's very difficult right now. And that's okay. Just keep sending love. When we shut off our love, the flow of love, life gets really a lot more difficult. When we send love and we don't receive love back, and we get hurt by that, we shut off love, and life gets difficult. If we just continue the flow of love, no matter what is happening, no matter who we are, and we just see ourselves as a conduit of love, God's love, and that everybody needs it, and don't be selective about who deserves it and who doesn't, then your life will flow a lot easier. You're going to send love to the right people because it's everyone. Everybody deserves love, because I send love every time I do a reading. Every time, and most of the time when I sign off with someone after a comment, it says sending you love. And I really truly believe that we all deserve and need love. So I'll get off that high horse for that. What is the outcome for this situation? Oh, nice. The Knight of Swords. What you want will come in faster than you know it, because you are in the vibration. What I'm hearing is, Libras, some of you guys are holding yourselves back from the vibration of what you want because of this person's fear of they might get what they want. And I'm hearing that when they get what they want, it's going to, for lack of a better word, fix this issue. Because right now, it's almost like that anticipation is more scarier than the thing coming up for itself. When this thing comes up, that this person, when they get that opportunity and they get what they need in order to make the movement forward, it's going to happen really fast. It's going to come in super fast. This is the Knight of Swords. And we're talking about events speeding up, blocks lifted, action. You're going to be taking action. So all of that stuff that you've been waiting for the Mercury retrograde, you're going to start to see it, I hopefully in July. That's what I'm hoping. I do know that there's lots of great stuff happening in July. We do have Jupiter in retrograde until I think October. I can't remember, but it's not a horrible thing, because Jupiter is love, luck, and money. And instead of being outward, it's going to be inward. So, and the cool thing about that is, like, if we can feel it inward, love, luck, and money, guess what's going to happen? It's going to happen on the outside. So I almost believe that it's more beneficial for it to be in retrograde than it is for it to be not in retrograde. So this is a very, very beautiful time. And I'm hearing Jupiter, July, those together, J, those are really connected words. Okay. The other thing is, like, Mars and Venus, there's something happening with those planets, which has to do a lot with love. So I think that there's going to be some really major advancements in love happening in July. So I might be having to do a lot of love readings, but this is really cool and really important. Okay, so events are going to be speeding up. Let's say you're going to attract all the support you need. There might even be travel coming up for you guys. You're going to feel inspired and fired up and ambitious. So this person, this energy is going to be happening with you and this person together. It's almost going to feel like that was retrograde energy, and then it's almost going to feel like a completely different energy. I'm hoping that this is in July. I can't tell time. Because there is no time in heaven. Time is very fluid. We think of it in a very linear way, but a lot of us are living multi-dimensional lives. And so a lot of us are not 100% here on this planet every second of the day. And God doesn't know time. That's something that humans made up. So for those of you who are like, oh, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? It's going to happen when it's meant to happen. And when everything lines up for the universe exactly the way that it's supposed to, it will happen. And if you keep being in this kind of energy, you're holding yourself back from it. Once you step into the Queen of, and there's no gender to the card, so this is going to be guys. Guys can have the same stuff. Once you step into the Queen of Wands energy, then you're going to attract this fast-moving energy, and then you'll start to attract the love. Okay? Wow. That was a beautiful reading. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Let's get some advice cards. And I also want to get, let's see, I'll open it up in a second. Let's see what some more advice is. This was a great reading. Oh, I was going to do strength for you guys, for those people who are having a hard time holding on. Let's do that next. This might be a longer video because of that, but I think it's really important. So let's just get a couple of advice cards, because I want to do the strength reading next. So advice for Libra, please, for the situation. Look at the bigger picture. We talked about that lots of times, and have faith in your dreams. So who is she? She's a dreamer. She looks at the bigger picture. She doesn't care about what's happening at the moment. She stays very intuitive and connected in with God. So I need to find, do I have the strength card? No. Here it is. Okay, the next one we're going to do is the strength card. And I'm thinking that maybe I should take all of these cards back. Yeah. Because we already know this. Let's just remember this is the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Cups, okay? Because I want to make sure I have all the cards, because I don't have a double deck. All right, so let me go ahead and get to this. All right. We're going to do a 5-card spread for the strength to see what you need and what's the advice for you to hold on through this relationship, because I know that it's been hard and I know that there's some ugly words said. Remember, if you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me some comments, or donate to this channel, or use any of the affiliate links to buy anything from Amazon, and then I will get some payment from that, a little commission from that, and that will help keep this channel alive and keep me wanting to do this. Okay, I want to do it anyway, but it's nice when you get some commission for it. It's nice when you get paid for stuff. And this is God's energy, and so God's energy is very, very valuable as well. That's what I first learned when I started doing readings for people, because I was doing them for free, and my mentor said, you know, God is very valuable, and God's time and the angels and guides' time is valuable, and they're using you. So I thought that was cute. Okay, so Libra, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we're looking at here is the overall energy is exactly what you want, your celebration. You can celebrate, okay? This is happiness, home. This is marriage for some of you guys who want to get married. This is renewing your vows. This is a honeymoon period. Lots of wonderful stuff is in this card. That's beautiful. All right. We're going to look at the issue. We're going to look you in the situation. We're going to look at what to hold on to, what to let go of, and the outcome. Are you ready? So the issue. The issue is you want it to go fast. Isn't that amazing? You want the outcome of the last reading. You want that to be right now. Right now. Blocks to be lifted right now. Events speed up, please. I want to take action. I want to travel. I want to be fired up and ambitious, and I'm not feeling like myself. Great. That's beautiful. All right. The next one is you in the situation. You feel trapped. Boy, didn't we just have that whole reading about you feeling not like you. You feel trapped. You feel like the decisions that you made trapped you, and now you can't get out of this situation. Oh my gosh. Yes. Does that not explain some of the Libras I know? Yep, you feel trapped in this situation. You feel like you can't get out. You feel like you're surrounded by all this logic, and this logic is keeping you, this horrible logic is keeping you in this ugly space. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is true. I see that. All right, the next thing is, what do you hold on to with this strength? Because we're reading for the strength card. This is what we're doing. Hold on to the fact that you know that this deception will get better. You know that this ugly energy will get better. We know it because the outcome of the Lovers reading that I just did a second ago was that, right? So you know that. So holding on, strength, right? So know that it's going to get better. Know that it's really not like this. So this turned up is it's very deceptive. It's like, let me pick up my stuff and leave you, people who wronged me. This is what kind of card this is, right? It's a very not so nice energy. When it's upside down, it's a better energy. So hold on to the fact that it's a whole lot better than you think that it is. It's just, it's clouded by a whole bunch of stuff. It's clouded by emotions. And as long as you get sucked into this person's emotions, you are losing your balance. You're not moving forward in the way that you need to. So don't play their game. Don't get sucked into it. Be the better person. Be mature. Be the bigger person. I know it's difficult, but that's the advice, okay? That's what you need to hold on to. That's what they're saying. Okay, what do you need to let go of? All right. You need to let go of, this is upside down. They told me to read it upside down. You need to let go of this. Upside down is, you're not feeling like this person has been honorable to you. You feel like the communication has been horrible. So we need to let go of how you're feeling about the communication, how you're feeling about your own choices, how you feel about yourself. Like, a lot of you guys are not feeling very self-aware. Like, I don't even know who I am anymore. So we need to let go of those feelings. Like, you did something wrong. You did something to create this. This person has been blaming you for a while, and you've accepted the blame, and that's where the problem is. Stop accepting the blame. Stop allowing yourself to be controlled in this way. So you need to let go of the fact that you feel like you can't express yourself in this relationship, that you feel like you have to keep a tight lip. You feel like you're not able to express yourself. They don't allow you to. They don't even give you the moment to do it. You know, let go of the fact that you are not feeling free. You're feeling trapped in this situation. You have to let go of that because you can't move forward in the feeling of entrapment. That this person can, if they take off the bandages, they could walk right out. But as long as the bandages are on, it's like, you probably heard of that, the thing where like circuses used to put chains on elephants' ankles when they're babies. And when they grow up, they take the chain off, but the elephant never runs away because, see, an elephant could break a chain. They're that strong. So they train them when they're younger, and then the elephant doesn't run away because they are conditioned to believe there's a chain that will hurt them if they try to leave, right? So it's the same type of thing. You're feeling the same thing. You're feeling like this person put a chain around your ankle slowly in time, and now you feel like if you leave, you're not able to. So there's you got to let go of that stuff. Those are just feelings. They're just emotions. They're not real. This person wants you to believe that they're real because they can control you in that way. And control is an issue of this person. So yeah, that's what I'm hearing, that you need to let go of those things. And how do you let go of those things? You write them out. You burn them. You tell God you don't need it anymore. You meditate. There's lots of meditations out there for your self-worth and for your self-esteem. And you can meditate. You can do the June reading. There's some emotions that you can release. I could put that in the description box down below as well. You can, at the end of that video, there's an emotional release meditation that I did for you guys, and you can release some of those emotions. You can use crystals. You could use oils. There's so many things that you can do. So whenever, okay, so for an oil, you guys could use oregano oil, which is great for, and there's a link in the description box down below. This is to help you not become attached. I don't have it here, but I'll show you what it looks like. This wouldn't be too bad for you to use too. There's actually a kid's collection in doTERRA, and the link is in the description box. But there's one called Brave, and it's for courage. And even though it's a kid's oil, you could still use it. They're already pre-diluted, so you could just put them on the bottom of your feet, and they smell amazing because they're for kids. So they were designed for children, so they smell really good. This one's stronger. This would be a pretty good one to use as well. And then they also have Brave, so you could get the full kids kit if you wanted to. It comes in a cute little pouch. It's a beautiful kit. And you can use it even if you're an adult. I use my kids' stuff all the time. All right, so there we go. What's the outcome? The outcome is that you will know that we talked about this before, Libra. I'm pretty sure this card came up for your person, that they have a tendency to always look at the things spilled over instead of the things that they have. And the outcome is that once this all, well, it's very energetic with you, and I know that you've been hearing that for a while, but although we see tangible things happening on the earth, we have to be able to work with our emotions inside. I don't want to say the word control because that's what's happening on the outside. I don't want you to control your emotions because you're feeling controlled. So I want you to observe your emotions, to understand your emotions, to move through your emotions so that you can manifest something completely different, because what is happening right now is because of the vibration that is living inside as well. So it's not just this other person. Yes, they have crap going on, but there's times that this person has had crap going on and you were able to deflect it and not take it on. But for some reason, this time you're taking it on, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So what they're saying is that the final outcome is that no longer be looking at the things that are spilled over. They'll be able to see why this all happened. You'll be able to see why this all happened. Right now it's so ugly, you're like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I get it. However, you're going to look back at it and go, yeah, that was ugly. And man, it's beautiful what happened because of that. Like, those emotions had to happen in order for us to move through this. But what happens is people get married to their emotions. People get stuck in their emotions. They wrap themselves up in the emotion instead of going, okay, yeah, let me take a look at that emotion. And I do it too. I'm human. Everybody does it. I'm just giving you the advice that they're giving me to help you through this. To look at it more of a spiritual lesson than the hardship that it's providing you on the planet at this moment. I guess is how they're kind of showing me that. So let's get some love cards, because this was a pretty intense reading. I know it's long, but I think it's really important for the Libra. And I have some Libra in my chart as well. And mine is a little bit different than what's coming out for you guys. I don't necessarily have it in my tangible world. I have it more of an energetic world. I have it more in the spiritual stuff that I'm working through. That's this stuff is kind of showing up for me. So I get it on an emotional level. I don't have anybody throwing daggers at me though, like you have. If anything, I'm not even like talking to the person that would love to throw daggers at me. So, okay. Okay, man, these are difficult to shuffle, but okay, so what do we have for Libra? There we go. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yeah, you've been told over and over by people what to do, and I know it's hard. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And then life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, that's what's happening with your person, then we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. And then they're throwing that stress onto you. So go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. They're not going with the flow. That's fine. You need to learn how to go with the flow even when life is not working out the way that you would like for it to. Okay, they gave me two more. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Your love conquers and transforms all things. We've talked about that several times in this reading. You've got to throw love at this person as much as you can. Praise and love. Praise and love. When they're ugly, love. Like, think about what would Jesus do if somebody was doing what they're doing to you right now. Jesus would continue to love them. I hear what you're saying. I hear your hurt. I love you. I love you. Yes, I heard what you said. I love you. It's almost like you have blinders on and all you do is say, I love you. It's like you're a little toy. I love you. 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 Like a broken record. Okay, I see you feel that. I love you. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joy. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So they're telling you the same thing over and over and over and over again. So how do you get spiritually connected? Joy, as much as you can. How do you get spiritually connected? Sorry, I can't talk. How do you get spiritually connected? Love. What is the vibration of God? Love. How do I find God? Love. Because the opposite of that is darkness, hate. That's where we've been kind of moving into that space. It makes life harder. Guess what makes life easier? Love. All you need is love. Da-na-na-na-na. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Okay, there you go. There you go, Libra. That's all you need is love. I love it. All right, guys, so I hope that this reading helped you out. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. For the love of Libra, I'll probably be doing full moon readings next. I'll do yours a little bit after I've done other people's because I just did this reading for you, and I'm afraid we're going to start getting the same reading over and over and over again. We want to make sure that we have a little bit of time spaced out so that you can practice what I told you to do, or not me, I didn't tell you to do it, but what your angels and guides told you to do. Then and focus in on love. You can practice that loving spirit, and then we'll bring in another reading for you later to see if we can give you some more guidance on down that road. So I'm looking forward to all your success and all the love that you give, and I know that you will receive maybe love in other places, not necessarily from this person, but when you start receiving love from other places, it'll make you stronger, and then you'll be able to give more love, and it's just like this. It's like this cycle of love. There you go. I'll say that. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.